So let's go to the second paper. So the paper title is DRAINClog's Detecting Log Accounts with Illegally Obtained NFTs Using Classifiers Learned on Graphs. The speaker is Hannah King from CAST.
Thank you for your introduction. Hello everyone, I'm Hannah Kim from KAIST. I'm so glad to be here. Today I'm gonna present DRAINClog, detecting rogue account with illegally obtained NFTs using classifiers learned on graph. How can I move to the next page? This one? Thank you. Have you ever heard the word NFT? I'm sure everyone has heard of it. Then what is NFT? NFT is a digital token with a unique identifier existing on a blockchain. NFTs are widely used in various sectors such as art, gaming, and even retail. There is a concept called collection, which refers to a curated set of NFTs. Typically, NFTs within the same collection share similar features, but each NFT is distinct and has its own value. CryptoPunks and BAYC are the examples of the most popular and the most expensive NFT collections. You can see that NFTs in the CryptoPunks, they look similar each other but has its different attributes such as hair colors or hat. NFTs have gained worldwide attention since early 2021. Although the NFT market cooled down for a while, its popularity continues as its trading volume surges this year. In this study, we divide NFT transactions into 4 types. The first one is mint, which is converting digital data into NFTs recorded on the blockchain. In other words, NFT is created by minting. The next one is burn, which is sending NFTs to an inaccessible address, which removes them from circulation. Burning can be used for various purposes. For example, NFTs can be burned to create new NFTs, which means the upgrade of the original item. The next one is sale, which is a process of transferring NFT to another user for payment. Users typically sell or buy NFTs with either on the marketplaces. Meanwhile, gift is transferring an NFT to another user without payment. Typically, gifting occurs between related users, and users can participate in gift in 2 ways, gifting in and gifting out. As the NFT market grows, NFT users also become target of scammers. In just 1 year, scammers stole over $100 million in NFTs, and most of them use phishing scams. Stealing NFTs is commonly called draining, and stealers are commonly called drainers. I'm gonna introduce one of draining attack scenarios. First of all, drainers create phishing sites and Twitter accounts that disguise as official ones of popular NFT collection. Then they upload a tweet with linking to phishing sites and write a message like, "This is chance to get our NFTs for free." If a victim enters the site, the victim may sign a malicious transaction to get the free NFTs. However, by signing this malicious transaction, the victim grants the attacker permission to transfer all the victim's NFTs. And this unauthorized transfer is recorded as gift on the blockchain. Lastly, drainers liquidate their stolen NFTs by listing them on the marketplaces. As the damage caused by anti-draining is increasing, efforts to combat NFT drainers have also appealed. One of the biggest NFT marketplace, OpenSea, has implemented a policy to block trading of stolen items if there is a victim's report. Also, crypto wallet MetaMask has implemented phishing warning if the transaction requests a certain function. However, the OpenSea policy is only effective when victims are able to notice and report it. Also, MetaMask warning feature has already bypassed by tools developed by the attackers. Despite the damage, there were no existing studies on NFT phishing scams or NFT drainers at the time of our research. Instead, there are some studies on detecting Ethereum phishing scam targeting cryptocurrency. One line of research relies on using handcrafted features, while others employ network representation learning by using graph neural networks. However, they are difficult to apply to NFT phishing scam detection due to the fundamental differences between NFTs and cryptocurrency. So please refer to our paper for the detailed reasons if you wish. So in this work, due to the absence of information on NFT drainers, we firstly needed to understand their draining activity. And using these understandings, we designed our NFT drainer detection system. In this study, we collected two types of data sets for 2022. The first one is NFT transaction data from Ethereum blockchain. We obtained over 120 million transactions for 80 million NFTs. Another one is NFT drainer account from 5 channels, including Etherscan and Twitter. Here we define drainer as an account that has at least one gifted NFTs among reported accounts. Using this definition, we identified 1,135 accounts. To understand NFT drainer activity, we use NFT transaction data from January to July, including 645 drainer accounts. The analysis results are as follows. First, drainers tend to have a short active time span, while regular users tend to have a long active time span. 60% of drainers have only 15 days or less of NFT trading activity. Second, drainers get most NFTs from gift instead of sale or mint. 80% of drainers acquire all of their NFTs only through gift. Lastly, drainers are likely to transfer their NFTs out, while regular users are likely to hold their NFTs. Most of drainers transferred out more than half of their NFTs. There are still a lot of interesting results about drainers, but I will move on due to the time constraint. So if you want to know more about the drainers, please refer to our paper. From the analysis, we learned that drainers have unique trading behavior, social context, and NFT transaction context. Using these insights, we could design our features, graph, and graph neural networks to effectively detect drainers. Now I'm gonna introduce the overview of our NFT drainer detector, DRAINCLoG. First, we perform feature engineering to get 2 attributes. And each attribute is used to construct NFT user graph and user graph. And each graph is used to train a graph neural network to learn transaction context and social context respectively. And these 2 representations are combined with user node attribute and fed into the last classifier. So I'm gonna introduce each module in detail. First, we create NFT ownership attributes that represent how users interact with NFTs. We use the following 7 features, including how a user gets an NFT and how long the user holds an NFT. Also, we create user attributes that represent the basic trading information of each user. We use the following 19 features, including frequency of gift and active time span. Next, we construct an NFT user graph to model ownership changes in NFTs. There are 2 types of node, user node and NFT node. If a user trades an NFT, they are connected by NFT ownership edge, which comes from feature engineering. Then we use this graph to train a graph neural network to learn NFT transaction context. And the training process can be formulated like this. Next, we construct a user graph to model user interactions. There is one type of node, user node, with user attribute, which also comes from feature engineering. Users who make transactions each other are connected by edge according to their transaction type, sale or gift. We also use this graph to train another graph neural network to learn social context. We employ RGCM model to consider edge types, and training process can be formulated like this. Lastly, these two context representations are combined with the user attribute, and the integrated vectors are fed into the last classifier to learn the differences between regular users and drainers. We chose support vector machine SVM as the last classifier. We trained our model DRAINCLoG using data from January to July, including 645 drainers. And we evaluate using data for the remaining 5 months, including 490 drainers. Due to the extreme imbalance between regular users and drainers, we evaluate under varying levels of class imbalance. To evaluate how effectively DRAINCLoG can detect drainers, we use Ethereum phishing scam detection method as baselines. And you can see that DRAINCLoG outperforms all the baselines in all data sets. We also evaluate the security of DRAINCLoG under certain assumptions. If drainers notice that they are monitored by DRAINCLoG, they may purposely change their trading patterns to avoid detection. So in this study, we propose four types of evasion attacks that would allow drainers to modify their pattern at a low cost. Here, I will introduce one type of attack. As I mentioned earlier, draining NFTs recorded as gift on the blockchain. So they acquire most NFTs through gift, which is the key characteristic of them from their definition. However, what if they sent some Ether to the victims when they steal NFTs? To simulate this attack, for each attacker, we change some of their gifting in transactions to buying transactions by sending some Ether to the victims. This table outlines a part of attack research. You can see that the performance is highly degraded. This decline comes from that drainers had not previously encountered this totally new type of attack. So, as a very simple method, we update DRAINCLoG by retraining the last classifier SVM with an additional 3% of attackers. And we observed that the performance is significantly improved, which shows that DRAINCLoG can effectively capture complex patterns of new drainers. Lastly, I'm going to introduce one of the high-profile attacks detected by DRAINCLoG. North Korean drainers made of with drain NFTs worth of $360,000. I'm going to focus on a particular drainer. This drainer initiated its draining activity on July 27, 2022. The stolen NFTs were moved to the drainer, and the drainer sold them on the marketplaces quickly. After 2 days, the drainer used an affiliate user to transfer and sell the newly stolen NFTs on the marketplaces. And this affiliate user made a profit of 45 Ether for 24 days. On August 22, they used another affiliate user as another liquidation channel. The previous affiliate user also sent the unsold NFTs to this new one. And they used another affiliate user and used another affiliate user again. An interesting point is that this new affiliate user was also used as a liquidation channel of another drainer and made a profit of 130 Ether. Surprisingly, their draining activity continues until May 2023, which is almost for 10 months. This shows that how crucial a real-time detection system is. In summary, NFT phishing scams are a significant threat to the NFT ecosystem. However, the existing studies have not explored NFT drainers. So in this study, we firstly understand NFT drainers, and based on the research, we propose our NFT drainer detector DRAINCLoG and verify its effectiveness and robustness. Thank you for listening, and please feel free to ask questions.
All right, so anyone have questions?
anyone? Don't be shy.
Hi, Yaniv, Columbia University. Thank you for this talk. It was really interesting. Maybe I missed this part, but at the last slide, you showed this high-level survey, right? And you said that drainers, and this is also happening in other like crypto wallets and other attacks, they can form chains where they kind of hide their identity and keep switching the wallets, like that's the change. So I'm wondering if you considered expanding your work into detecting these multiple users on the chain that are part of the draining network.
Thank you for your question, and I also think that it is really important to detect them, but actually due to the anonymity of Ethereum blockchain, so we cannot sure which one is really suspicious or not. So we can conduct some like measurement study to measurement that, but I cannot sure make a system to detect them.
Okay, thank you.
So anyone else? Okay, so maybe I can ask one question. So I'm a little bit curious about the adaptive attack here. So like if the attacker know like I think so my question is like I think the most important in this method is the feature engineer part, right? So yeah, so if like the attacker knows like how you do the feature engineer, can the attack escape from your detection?
Okay, can you repeat the last question?
So if the attacker knows your feature engineer method, can the attacker be escaped from the detection?
Thank you for your question. The evasion attack that I introduced before, it can also modify the features like gifting ratio or out-in ratio like that. So as you can see that the performance is highly degradation when they change the attribute, but we can overcome the limitations by updating the model. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So let's thank the speaker again.